Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, Season 6 has officially dropped and it is insane. We have so much stuff to talk about and it's really exciting. Before we get any further into this video guys, drop a like, turn on post notifications, subscribe to the channel if you are new for Season 6 updates and leaked information. And let's go ahead and jump right into the patch notes for V6.0. Let's get it. So, lots going on. Obviously, there's the trailers. I will link those down below if you guys haven't seen those already. Let's go right into the patch notes, though. As you can see, pets is the very first thing. It's huge, it's different, it's unique. They don't change the gaming experience at all, but they're a cool little addition, and we'll talk about them later down in the patch notes, but they actually react to different things that you do in game. And obviously, they move, they're animated, they're very cool looking, and I'll actually put up on screen a little clip of those pets. Super sick. This says always have a friend watching your back when you drop in. Pets are now available in game. We also have these new things called shadow stones. They're consumables, kind of like hop rocks. We're gonna be discussing those. We have a lot of changes to the map as well guys, which is really cool. These changes are unnamed locations and also changes to current locations that we already have. And then obviously there's Save the World stuff. We're not going to talk about that. So let's go ahead and get right into the Battle Royale patch notes. First up, we have weapons plus items. So Shadow Stones, these are the new consumables. They're consumables typically found around corrupted areas of the map. So those corrupted areas I'll put up on screen are these different locations that appear to be, dark, blacked out areas. They're actually the rune locations. Wherever those runes were from before in Season 5, those turned into these corrupted, dark, like burnt out crater looking areas. That's where these Shadow Stones will be found. Using a Shadow Stone will apply Shadow Form for a brief period. While in this form, you're unable to use weapons, you are invisible to enemies when you're standing still, and you become more visible and leave kind of a shadowy trail when you start to move. So you're still kind of hard to see, but you kind of leave this glistening shadow trail that just kind of follows you behind, so enemies can still see you. I don't know how I feel about this. This is kind of annoying, to be honest. I'm a little worried about this really changing the meta and changing the way Fortnite's played. But anyways, let's continue reading. It says gain increased movement speed, jump height, and fall damage immunity. Gain a new ability, Phase, can be activated by pressing the primary fire button. Phase propels you in the direction you are facing and allows you to pass through objects. This is insane, almost too powerful. The effect lasts for 45 seconds, but can be exited early by holding down Alt Fire button or aim down sights. That's really concerning. I don't know how I feel about that. I almost feel like it's too much, to be honest, but I'm definitely curious to see it in game, and I guess we'll have to wait and see. There's a couple things that have been vaulted. That means no longer in the game. The impulse grenades are no longer in the game. The suppressed SMG, the light machine gun's completely gone. Bouncers are completely gone, so no more trick shotting, which is not good. That's really sad to see them go. And C4s, they're gone too. Remote explosives. So all of the weapon items added to the vault in patch V6.0 will currently remain available in Playground. Added momentum functionality to grapplers. When hitting a moving object, a vehicle, or a player, its momentum will be added to your launch forward. This only happens when the momentum would be a net gain. You cannot lose momentum. So this is kind of cool, more realistic. Grappler charges reduced from 15 to 10, so they did nerf it, which is really good. I like that. The double barrel damage reduced from 143 to 150 to 114 to 120. So a pretty decent nerf, and I like that because those numbers are much more reasonable. You won't get one pumped as much anymore. Then reduced dual pistol floor loot drop chance from 1.5 to 0.88. That's a significant decrease. And honestly, I like that because I swear I was finding dual pistols literally every single chest. It was getting too much. Then there's a bunch of different bug fixes. You guys can take a look at those. Then gameplay, we have new locations. Now, none of these are named locations from what we know. This is the new map, as you can see. We have new things called floating islands, which you can see in the trailer, which is really cool. We have something called corrupted areas, which are those different rune locations that the cube left behind. Then we have cornfields, We have a haunted castle, which is actually a new look, like they updated Haunted Hills. So it's completely new. It's a new big castle. I like that. And then there's more across the map. There's like actually a new place over called like Stables over by Paradise, and there's also new buildings that were added in Lonely Lodge, which is really good because it kind of adds diversity, because before it was just one main building and then just kind of randomness all around it, and it just wasn't a good place to drop. Well, now there's multiple buildings, so I really like that. You now have custom controller bindings for PS4, not PC, PS4 and Xbox players. That's fantastic. I hope you guys enjoy that. Then there's also input-based matchmaking. And then storm circle changes. So Safe Zone 4, wait time reduced from 90 seconds to 80 seconds. Shrink time increased from 60 seconds to 70 seconds. Safe Zone 5, wait time reduced from 90 seconds to 70 seconds. Shrink time increased from 40 seconds to 60 seconds. So they kind of just changed the way that the circle, you know, reduces, and doesn't really like make the game go any faster necessarily. Just when the storm starts closing, it's gonna take a little bit longer. So that's, I guess, a relatively good thing. Then for the Safe Zone 7, the radius was increased significantly, and same thing for 8 as well. So definitely interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing how the circle really changes the meta in the momentum of the game overall. That's definitely be cool to see. And then we also have moved the ATK horn down on the D-pad to allow for auto run, which is good. And then traps can no longer be placed on wired fences, which is also good, I guess. There's a couple bug fixes. I'm not going to get into that stuff. You guys can just look at that. We have performance, which is, you know, a couple just good things that were added for PC users especially. Players will now have the option in Locker to select their preferred music choice. Unlock new music from Season 6 Battle Pass, which, by the way, the OG music was added back. Yes, they added it back, guys. Thank God. Change the processing of footsteps to add more constant between above and below. Contrast. That's really, really good. Below steps now sound more echoey, like they're coming from the basement. Footsteps will decrease in pitch the farther they are below you, and increase in pitch the higher they are above you. This has been an issue that people have complained about for a long time. It's very difficult to locate somebody when they're in a building. That is now, that's fixed. That's going to be great. I love that. I'm super excited to try that out. The volume of footsteps blocked by terrain, buildings, or player-built structures has been increased slightly. And then find more information on footsteps audio updates here. So you can go to this link, and this obviously will talk more about this. I will link this down below actually, guys, so if you want to check this out, you can do that. Then we have some, you know, Doppler pitch effect changing, you know, glider changes, stuff like that. The locker has a new layout now. That's completely changed. It looks different. And really, there's just a couple of replay changes and theater mode, which is good. There's bug fixes, mobile fixes, and that's pretty much it, guys. So Season 6 is really looking nice. The skins are looking good. We're gonna have a video with all the leaked skins, the leaked emotes as well, the battle pass, all of that here on Carnage. So make sure you subscribe, drop a like, guys. If you need a battle pass, let us know down in the comment section below. Let's get this video to 1,000 likes, and we'll give away some battle passes here on the channel. Without further ado, hopefully you're having a fantastic day, and we'll talk to you all in the next one. All right.
One item lets you get high ground? Yeah, what's up? I don't even know what this last dude is. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Yeah, if you guys are new, make sure to sub. Drop a like on the stream. I appreciate it. Jesus.